Hey y'all, welcome to the Moving with Millennials podcast with your favorite millennial realtors.
We are 4 top producing agents in the DFW area, and we are ready to share the good, bad, and the real life of real estate.
Whether you're thinking about getting into real estate, already an agent, or just curious about what your agent really does, join us.
Tune in every Wednesday to see what it's really like to be on this side of the transaction.
Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Moving with Millennials. I am so excited because today the tables are turning. After all of the interview questions for my birthday, it is time that we celebrate not one, not two, but all 3 birthday girls.
Yes! All March babies.
Cheers! Yes.
Cheers.
So if you are just listening and not watching, we are drinking mimosas except for baby mama who's having just
Baby
orange
mama.
juice. I think it's just so cool
you
that
were
y'all...
the only one drinking a mimosa. Me
Okay,
and Maggie
You're
are
well.
pregnant too, Jake.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's just so cool that all y'all's birthdays are like in 1 month. Like,
Yeah, I love it.
It's so funny how things like that happen. Are you all the same? Like, is this month all one astrology sign?
No, it's
No.
2.
No.
I'm a
Two.
Pisces.
Oh.
And then we're Aries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we know how Jake feels about Aries.
Y'all are difficult, but I like get along well with y'all. I
Yeah,
guess.
definitely. I would say so.
What's funny is I saw this thing on social this morning where it says like the people who are late on time or like early. It says Pisces are late, and then it said Aries was on time.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's completely false.
And I was like,
I'm usually on
Oh,
time.
yeah. You are on
and
time.
so it's
I'm
just so
upholding
funny.
Yeah.
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 That's so
definitely.
crazy.
Alright, is Maggie on time?
No. We're lucky if Maggie's in the right place.
Okay, well, actually, yeah. Most
Yeah.
of the time.
You are, yes.
Yeah. No, but yeah, we are all around the same age, too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Except for
I'm
baby
the
Grandma.
mama.
baby. I'm yeah.
No, we have
Grandma is
31,
actually the
32,
baby.
I'm the
33.
baby.
After
Yeah.
all of our birthdays this year, we'll be 31 through 33.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm officially.
Okay,
31.
so I did like a quick little my full name, where I'm from, my favorite color, the little that's it. So y'all should just go ahead and
Okay.
pop that off really fast for each other. Your favorite
Okay.
color is leopard.
I know, I was about to say, yeah, leopard, leopard.
Leopard.
Or, like, anything like new, well,
You didn't even
okay.
start with your name.
Okay, Margaret Miller Dieter.
Margaret.
My name.
I knew that. But
It almost went out through my nose just because the way
What?
she
Really
said
maiden
it.
name?
Miller was my grandma's maiden name.
Cool.
And so that's my
I love it.
Yeah.
My
Little
nose hairs
boy
are slightly
Miller.
burning. I don't know
Yeah,
what it
me
could be
too.
from.
I know, we're going to pick that. I'll tell you all later.
No, Miller is the boy name.
All right, moving on.
Yeah. Moving on, my favorite color.
Moving on with millennials.
Leopard.
Yeah, leopard. And what was the other question? I was born and raised in
Just a little bit
Dallas.
about you, yeah.
Lake Highlands, still live in Lake Highlands.
That's it. All right, moving on. We're on a schedule,
Yeah,
so
we,
just, you
we
know.
got about, we've been.
My full name is Brandie Scales. And my parents named me after a hurricane, so that was super cool.
That is neat.
Camille.
That is cool. I feel like that fits.
Oh yeah, it does. It feels like it. So, my favorite color is hot pink. I was a military brat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought your question.
We're very
No, I'm
fitting.
sporting the hot
We're
pink
wearing
today.
pink
Yeah.
and leopard print.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
We're
fun.
on brand.
It's a group photo.
I was a military brat, so I was born in Puerto Rico.
Cool.
Oh.
Did not know.
Yeah.
You don't even look Puerto Rican.
But I am.
What movie is it
I
from?
am Hispanic though.
I don't
Like
know when
It's-
a 14th or something.
Mean Girls when she's like, you
No,
don't even
my
look like
birth
you're from
certificate is in
Africa.
Spanish.
Oh, wow.
My birth certificate is in Spanish, and I have dual
Wow.
citizenship because
That's awesome.
you're American doesn't mean you're Puerto Rican. Well, just because I have U.S. citizenship, but Puerto Ricans don't have U.S. citizenship.
Fun.
So I have dual
fact.
citizenship.
I'm like
in
trying to
that
carry
way.
the two and solve for one, but I'm okay. So your passport is a U.S. passport or a Puerto Rican passport?
U.S. But I have citizenship in Puerto Rico because I was
Cool.
born there.
Fun.
So
I
I
love
could have competed for Puerto Rico.
Oh, that would have made it.
Yeah.
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 Wow. That's
Okay.
kind of fun. Well, I'm much more boring than that. So my full name is Mariana. It's Mariana Nicole Harrison Pearson.
So you
Officially.
kept all.
I didn't
I'm so
hyphenate,
jealous.
but I kept a second middle name. So I kept Harrison, my maiden. I don't know, just as a second middle. It was just a lot easier.
Mine
So-
sounded weird.
But I go by Mariana Nicole Pearson. I was born in Denton, Texas. So like
Where's that?
Oklahoma.
South Oklahoma?
Yeah, basically. But I'm a Texas girl, been here my whole life. I don't think I'll ever leave Texas. Texas
never.
forever. My favorite color, I don't know, I really do like pink, like that dusty rose, what I'm doing in the nursery. That was
Yeah.
actually like my bridesmaid's dress color.
Mhm.
So I really like that mauve, like
Mauve.
mauve, yeah, dusty pink.
Which
but
is so fascinating because you wear like really bold, like I said, like jewel
Bold
tones, like
Yeah.
like really deep blues,
But you can pull it
emerald
off, too,
greens,
like, your skin color
deep
Well, I do
purples.
have that mauve. Like I have a couple tops in that.
You do not pronounce
as
the
well.
U in
I
mauve.
love it.
It's just mauve.
I've always said mauve.
Mauve.
This is pronunciation
My
lessons with
fancier.
Mariana.
Yeah.
Today we are
Wait.
going over mom.
This is like round 3 for Mariana and I in an
Yes.
episode.
Anyways,
Yeah.
If you
but I
can
do
tell us the other
also-
2, you
Yeah.
win.
Right.
Yeah, I do also like. What was I trying to say? Like I do like a Tiffany blue color. Or
Oh, yes.
that,
Your
obviously,
branding
your
color.
brand color is also very attracting to me. So that's a little bit about me.
I love
Okay,
it.
perfect.
I bet y'all can guess my bridesmaid colors. It was not leopard.
Oh,
I
I was
would
like,
not
what?
do that.
Oh my god, I was about to be like,
No,
pink.
no.
chambray?
No, I want to say I want to say it was like a baby blue or something.
Y'all suck. No. It was like a really pretty, like, champagne beigey, like, chiffon.
Yeah, neutrals.
Yes.
I was being funny with chambray because it's like
Neutral.
clearly you didn't have like, not that you can't have a country
She's
wedding
like,
and that be
They
chic,
were,
but
Yeah.
they were leopard.
yeah.
No, I would
Leopard
never.
and chambray.
Leopard with the chambray belt.
Yeah.
No, no.
That's like totally early 2000s.
Okay, so this is one of the ones that y'all did not like my answer, so I'm hoping the 3 of you all deliver.
Okay.
This is also not fair because each one of you get time to think while the other one is answering, which I did not get, by the way.
How about you
Okay.
can
You
choose
also
who has
had
to
your
answer
own
first, though.
episode, so
That's
Yeah.
very true. Okay, so if a genie granted you 3 wishes, Mariana,
Oh,
what would you
gosh.
wish for?
oh gosh, I really don't.
I, like, do not know the answer to this question.
I know.
Whoever can think of it first can go.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just say. So, if I had 3 wishes, so I would say to just have my dream home, whatever that looks like, and just like a place that my kids would like.
I think if you
Grow
can't
up in.
identify it, the genie can't make it appear.
That's true.
Well,
Like,
the genie
solid.
will know my dream home.
Like-
The
Okay, continue, yeah.
So my
Dream home, that's a good one. It's sweet.
With no budget. Like, you have no budget, you get
Yeah,
to
no
boss the
budget.
wall.
Like dream home.
But it can't be 7,000 square feet because that's just too big.
I need to
No,
write
no,
no,
down-
it'd
too
be like
big.
4,000
$2,000.
max. Yeah. And then I'd also dream for
Wish for.
or wish for. I'd wish for success. Is that like a thing you can do? Like I want to like
The
have
genie?
a successful
Yeah,
career.
genie can do it.
So I want to be successful in my
Yeah,
career.
but like, what's successful to you versus the genie?
Right.
So you need to give him a
It
number.
could be one of those where he could give you like exact too much what you're wishing for, and you could be like so successful you're so busy, and you're like, oh, I wish for this.
I would be okay with that. I'd figure.
To where you're too busy to where you don't even see your daughter.
Oh no.
Well, then there you go.
But that's
Yeah.
not success
Cap
to
your
me.
success. Well,
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yep. Well, okay.
but yes,
I need to
you don't have
think
to give me an
about this
actual
more
number,
then.
okay? So another one. I love it. I'm like
Yeah.
picking.
You like critique our
Yes.
list? This is my wish.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is not your episode, okay?
But this is what I felt like. The pressure
You
is what I
answered
felt
really
like.
well, but like I like need 30 minutes to think about
Okay,
this.
and then my other one would be for my cat to live forever.
Oh my gosh,
that's
that
a
is
perfect
such
one.
a good one.
Phoebe should
Yeah.
live forever.
Yes,
I
Gosh,
support that wish.
if I could have had Tucky live forever,
cute.
I would just be like,
Yeah.
That's
I'm
my
think I'm
baby.
gonna cryogenically freeze Bella before she passes
I
away.
thought about, like,
so that
figuring
yeah,
out the
because you can.
cloning.
Yeah, you can.
yeah.
Which would be so expensive,
But
Yeah.
I would
knowing
do
me, it
if
would be
I
like a
could.
demon version of Bella, which she's already. So
You get the wrong
Yeah.
I'd be
DNA.
like send her back.
I don't want it.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Okay, Brandie, your 3 wishes.
World peace. That sounds
World
so
peace?
crazy.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, like think about like how much craziness is going on in the world. Like if we could have world peace and everyone just stay in their lane.
What
We would
state
be-
are you representing in this beauty pageant? While you're answering.
I am going. I
Puerto
wanna,
Rico.
actually, one of our really good friends was Miss Wyoming.
Oh, fun! I
So-
dated a Miss Pageant. I mean, not dated. I mean, I judged. I don't really.
What? What kind of pageant was it?
I
my
judged a Miss something pageant.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
so
yeah.
fun.
Cool.
No, just think about like how crazy the world is.
Absolutely.
I would also wish that me and my family would have good health, like no
Yeah.
cancer, no major illness or disease for the rest of our lives. And just my third one, to not get fat drinking beer.
Yeah, or like freeze like your
Right.
yeah. Freeze or yeah.
I
Maggie?
could drink
Freeze
as
your
much beer as
face.
I wanted.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Success, unlimited amounts of time.
For the success, yeah. This one's very driven.
Health.
Yeah. Health. Good.
Staying healthy.
Yeah, so is your 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think y'all did well on that. Yeah. I think it's so funny, like the different ways that people can.
Yeah. What
Answer those,
what
yeah.
their wishes
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
Do y'all remember mine?
Tells a lot.
Health,
Health.
wealth, and happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I
Yes, you
did
did.
basically
Yeah.
the same. I was like, just cheat this answer, kind
Yeah.
of.
It's hard.
That was the best
There's
Miss
nothing I
America
really
answer,
like
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
desire. I don't know. Meet My Cat Living Forever, I do desire.
That was
but,
a really good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can definitely.
That was
All
very,
right.
that was very outside of the box, though.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Funniest memory from high school? Only because y'all nailed me on this one where I had to say it and basically commit to.
You're just
No,
so
this is like
silly
the
in high
funniest, but also I never got in trouble, so now it's funny. But my mom, I was always at practice, so I never really had a social life, but I had like a good group of friends who like still included me because most of the time I wasn't included. And my friend was house sitting, and so she invited us all over to the house sitting, but her mom had told her like strictly no one was allowed to go over, but we had all told our parents we were at her house. So I dropped the car off. Well, no, I told my mom I was at her house, and then I had my car, but my sister really killed me on this. She left her phone in the back seat of the car, so my mom went to our friend's house just to like brought her extra key. She was just not even gonna let us know. She calls me. She was like, "Hey, where are you?" I was like, "Oh, me and Aunt, we're at Andrea's house." And she was like, "No, you're not. I'm at her house." And I was like, "Oh, that's weird." She's like, "Me and her mom are actually sitting at the dinner table right now." And I was like, "Oh," she's like, "You have 5 minutes to get home." And we were like across, like so far away.
Oh,
and I like, of course, pull up into the driveway. My dad's in the garage with his arms crossed. I was like,
Oh gosh.
I don't want to, like, how do I not go home?
It's like that point you don't even want to get out of the car. You're
Like, I'm
like,
just going to sit
I'm
here
just gonna
for as
sleep
long
here.
as I can.
I'll
like,
think about it and
but
come
now
inside
it's
when
so
I know better.
funny because it's like, wasn't even that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But like, we had to be so secretive. Like,
So it
Yeah.
wasn't so funny then.
no, but now it's so
Definitely.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, this is
I know
hard.
this is hard. Like we did a lot of stupid stuff in high school.
Yeah.
I wish I did.
Sneaking
Like,
out.
I feel like I feel like I've
were you
like
the
kind of.
youngest?
I
Were
was
you the youngest?
Yeah.
No, I'm the oldest.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you never got away with anything.
Yeah, I never got away with
Yeah.
anything.
I'm the
I was
youngest.
I would like get to pick a night to be grounded, and like my oldest
Pick
brother.
a night to be
Yeah, like
grounded.
but he got away with like nothing. Like
Yeah.
and then my middle brother,
Yeah.
different. He was crazy, but I was treated differently because I'm a girl. But I still got away with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'd say like just stupid high
don't
school
know.
stuff. One time my friends' parents were out of town, and my mom had the key to her house, but we like made
A copy?
and then some guy locked us out of the house. Like the door was like different, and we got locked out of the house, and the key was in the house. So then we had to call someone, and then we got like caught somehow. It was
Yeah.
really stupid.
Oh, gosh.
It's like we always got caught. Like we thought we were so slick.
We thought we were really
You
clever,
think,
but like this
at
one.
17, you think you know it all, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're
15,
invincible.
14, 15. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like now I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm like,
That's
look at
coming
my
back
daughter. I'm
around
like,
right now.
yeah.
I know.
It's coming.
I feel like I've almost
Full
like
circle.
gotten rid of all the memories of like high school. Like I don't know. When I think back to high school, I do
Feels-
have like some little flutters of like the sneaking out or like getting caught by like my friend's parents on the way out the door. You know, like things
Yeah.
like that. Or getting like the window banging because I was like with my boyfriend in the room and we weren't supposed to. I don't know, it's like crazy stuff. Like, I know. And
I
was like,
would have thought you were like a crazy person in high school.
so
like you were a handful.
Here
weren't
was
you?
me in high school. Well, here was me in high school. I did not drink. I did not do drugs. I was like pretty much a good kid.
Same.
Grades were, probably not the best. I was like a I'm happy if I got a C kind of person. That was me in high school. I know. That was me in high school. When
Oh
I
my
went to
God.
I never
college,
pictured this.
when I went to college, like I totally did like a 360. Wait.
180.
180.
She knew as soon as she said it, she looked at me of like, oh,
Shoot.
he's going to correct
Literally,
me.
as soon as I said that, I was like, that's not right.
Uh-huh.
I did a 180 and it turned around like I was that 4.0, like good kid, like, and I still like had fun and stuff like that. But like for me, it wasn't like I was.
Did
a
you start drinking and
partier.
doing drugs in college? Just drinking.
Just
I definitely drank. I don't think I did. No, I did
Well,
not
just
do
saying,
drugs.
because you said the full 180, so I was
Right,
being
right,
silly
right.
about it.
Yeah. No, I definitely drank, but no drugs. But
Yeah.
no, I am. No, high school was one of those where I was obsessed with a boy. There was always just like I was always
I
in a
can see
long
you being
term.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's a whole nother thing. I don't even want to like bring it up, but it's like that was me. So like it was kind of good for me because it did like I guess not really calm me down, but it's like that was my thing. And so for me,
Yeah.
me and my one good friend, like we did sneak out and we went to go see like either our boyfriends or whatever. But other than that, like, it was like we were good.
Did you have black hair in high school, or was that just after?
No, I definitely dyed my hair jet black.
I did too.
Yes.
Were y'all both blondes in high school?
No, I was.
No, you have Maggie like my entire life.
Oh gosh, yeah, I would
Yeah.
never.
My brunette, I never dyed my hair until after college.
I
Interesting.
didn't highlight my hair until I was like 17 or 18.
Yeah. Mine was
Yeah.
jet black.
I was jet black.
I was red at
I've
one
seen
point, yeah.
pictures, yeah.
And we would,
Mhm.
I guess
I used to play with it
would.
all the time.
We would like, me and my other friend, we would literally skip like 7th period. There was 8 periods. We would like skip 7th period to go to the tanning bed. Like,
Same.
I
that
used
was
to tan
us.
all the time.
That was our life.
Yeah. I got caught sneaking out of first period once because we
Is
had
this
4
your
periods.
episode?
Basically, but the prime thing is, the best example of it is I walked into
Maggie was
Chick-fil-A.
waiting to say
I
that.
walked into Chick-fil-A, which is not surprising, and my dad was there. As I was
Oh my
skipping
gosh.
school, I literally
Oh,
opened the
no.
door and tried to like turn it and close around, and I heard my name so loud. I was like, I'm just gonna keep walking, and I heard the door fly open behind me, and I was like,
Hi, Dad.
Yeah.
he was like,
too.
"Aren't you supposed to be in cheerleading?" I was like, "It's canceled."
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so funny. Okay,
Oh my
the 3 things you value most about yourself.
Patience.
That's good.
I
That's something I wish I
or
could.
for
Yeah, I
the
don't
most
have
part,
that.
I'm patient. For the most part, actually, I can be really impatient. It just depends.
She's critiquing herself.
technically.
None of us were
If
saying
you ask
anything.
my
She's
family,
like,
they'd be like, "Yeah, I'm both." But for the most
Okay.
part, patient.
Mhm.
I am. They would agree with me.
We'll see.
I'm like extremely like hardworking.
mhm, yes.
As she answers her
Yeah,
phone.
she-
Yeah. A client text.
That can also be a critique. Like I don't turn off. And I'm understanding.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That's
I like
like
it.
work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think drive is the same as work ethic?
Oh, yeah.
Determination.
That's a good one.
Determination.
Yeah.
I think living in gratitude. That's something that like
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I
I
think
do think
you're-
that. Yeah.
that. Yeah, I won't go into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that is a good one for you.
I had to literally like type mine real quick because I'm like, I'm forgetting already.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. So for me, I would say that I'm a hard worker. Flexible, but like flexible,
Yeah.
like I've always called myself like a little chameleon, like with my friends groups, like
Yeah.
depending on who I'm around. And then like I will be there. Like my love language is like acts of service. So like if you invite me somewhere, I would feel awful if I couldn't make it. So
Yeah.
like it's one of those things that I'm always like, no, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna show up. May not have the best gift because gift giving is not my thing,
Yeah.
but
Mine.
I will be there.
Yeah, show up.
So yeah.
I love that.
What if
Yeah.
you didn't invite someone to something?
Like
what do you
two
mean?
of us.
Oh
like,
my
what if two of
gosh.
us just
Oh
like,
my
included
gosh.
Yeah, we will
something?
never hear
Wow.
that.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I knew I was about to say it, so I'm glad you said it.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
not one of my.
What if you don't allow?
responses.
What if you don't allow someone to show up?
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Okay, all right.
Anyways.
I like this one too. What's the most romantic thing you've done for someone else?
Oh.
Oh, done for someone else.
Because mine was really good.
You
so
had
I-
a really
yeah.
good one, but I wouldn't say like I'm
Right.
romantic. Like
In fact, I don't think any of you guys strike me as like overly romantic.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
a
did two
TDA
things.
or like a
I've done two
Let
things.
me-
Yes.
I'll go for Maggie and for me, and then you'll have
Okay.
to think of one.
okay.
The first year that Pat and I dated, I wrote down 52 things, one for
Oh.
every week that I like really liked about
That's
him.
so cute.
sweet.
And then when on our wedding day, I gave him a scrapbook that I had made from like the very start all the way up until our wedding day.
That's really sweet.
I have no idea where it's at, but
See, I'm like not creative with
I
stuff
shared
like that.
chapstick.
I love that. I'm like trying to think of things like
no, I
dinner.
just did too.
Cook dinner. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I
I'm not
cooked
like
rice
really,
I
like-
made 2 days ago.
I mean, that's
It's like being
showing
domestic.
love. Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
what's the best gift you've given to Chris?
Like
Like, what'd you get him for your wedding day?
we,
We didn't do gifts.
well, we. I'm
I
trying to
love
think.
this.
I'm trying to think.
'Cause
We're
it-
not like really big gift givers.
You?
Do y'all know
What
your
did you-
love languages?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
What is
So,
yours?
like I said, mine's
I
like,
think you have two, don't you? You have the way
Usually
that you
when-
show love and then the way that you like to receive love.
Yeah.
Can be different.
It
Yep.
can
Yeah.
be, yeah. Usually it's kind of the same. I would say mine's the same though.
Mine's
Like
different.
how I show and
Mine's
how I
different.
receive love. Like for me, like I don't care about gifts. Like that's just
Yeah.
my thing, whether I'm giving or receiving. Like if anything, I feel awkward when I get a gift.
Yeah.
Because then I feel like I
I
gotta
hate
get you
like
something.
opening presents too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even if it's like
Yeah, so I would say, well, acts of service, so like just doing things, like even Brian, like taking out the trash, doing things, like he's been so great during like the pregnancy because he's doing like little things like that more for me. But I was just thinking about it when Brian and I first started dating. I did do like this cute little like note cards. Like I bought like a stack of note cards and wrote some, I don't know, cute little like why I like you or whatever. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I remember kind of doing that and setting them up all over his. He had lived in like a loft or whatever, but that's probably the only romantic thing. I'm not a lovey person. Like
Interesting.
Brian's a little more like.
What's your love
Acts of
language?
service is hers.
Well, no, yours.
Yours is gifts.
Showing is gifts, but I
How you like to receive.
gifts is up there on how I like to receive, but also acts of service is like one of the things because I don't like doing things. So it's like if you will take any bit of headache or task
Like
off
a
my
phone
list,
call.
I'm like, oh, thank God, I
Yeah.
love you. I'm
Yes.
falling in love.
My giving is gifts are my like showing love. Receiving is like time. I just want
Yeah.
you like the
Quality
the
time.
Yeah.
quality time together. I just I don't it sounds so bratty when you're like I don't like receiving gifts, but like that just does nothing for
Well,
me.
I mean-
And so
Yeah.
I don't
I
think it's
love
bratty.
giving gifts.
Right.
Like that's like
Yeah.
my way to show love. But like I would rather someone just like have coffee with me
And just because that's
or
not
go
like,
out
Yeah.
to eat.
Yeah.
and just because
Definitely.
it's not your love language doesn't mean like you don't enjoy getting gifts. Like I
Right.
enjoy when
Or
someone
you
gets me something.
appreciate
You're
it.
like, oh, cool, but
Yeah.
Definitely.
it's not like you have to do that for me.
Yeah,
to
Chris is
show your
really
appreciation.
good at giving gifts. I just feel like we're not. I don't know.
What's
We're
your
not-
love language?
I don't know. I need
Maggie.
to figure it out.
I have
Okay.
the book. I'll send it home with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also a short online quiz. You know, she's
Okay, I'll
like
do it.
gotta be
that's
fast.
true.
Yeah.
She's not gonna read a book.
All right. Okay. So, this one's fun. Most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you. I've got a few more. and then
Probably
we'll
like
begin.
falling down the stairs freshman year.
Oh no! Really?
Yeah, but I was I had a friend with me that was like fell down with me, so it wasn't that we were like laughing hysterically. It was
Now that I've
really-
had time to think, I'm like thinking of a lot more of mine.
yeah. Falling, like seeing people fall is like so hilarious.
Same. I can't
like,
not
I
laugh
know.
every time.
I know, but then
I
when
know.
it's you, you're like, wow, I,
I know,
feel like
but
a
then it's, like,
complete
even
dork.
more
No, I usually am laughing, crying at myself if I fall.
Same. So it
The
was
most
like
embarrassing thing I've done, the one that comes to mind, I rear-ended someone
oh, I've done that
strictly
multiple
because
times.
That doesn't
they didn't go
embarrass me.
fast enough. Like I thought we were going, so I like just started going in the Mustang and I rear-ended them, and I didn't tell Pat because I was like, oh, it's fine. Like the insurance won't call. Like it's gonna be fine. And so USA calls him. He's like, so USA just called about something happened with the Mustang. I was like, oh, that's weird.
News to me.
That was like there was a TikTok.
It was a hit and run.
And he was like, what happened? And I was like, well, I just ran into them. He was like,
Yeah.
can you explain further? And I was like, they weren't going fast enough. And he was like, from what? And I was like, we were at the light and I just was ready to go.
Oh
That's
my
so
gosh.
funny. There was a TikTok
funny.
Brian sent me the other day. It was like, hey, honey, you remember when I was pregnant and you said, we are expecting a baby? Yeah, you remember that? And how we just had a baby and, we were in labor. You remember that? Yeah, well, we just hit the car. We just wrecked the car.
That's so funny.
It's so
I was
funny.
like, yep, it's a we thing.
It's
Yeah.
so
That's
funny.
hilarious.
But I tried hiding it thinking that like the insurance wasn't going to actually call. And so
Yeah. The other
Careful
day,
against me.
my new neighbors, I was reversing and hit their car. Chris was like, you have a camera and the thing beeps. Like, did you just...
Yeah, just
Just
go
ignore
on.
it.
I was
Sometimes,
going,
yes.
Like,
yeah.
sometimes I'm so used to it that, like, that's how
You think it's a
ADD
good-
I am. Like, but, like...
It's
I'm
like saying,
I
you're
don't-
good, you're good, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like
Yeah.
knocked on their door. I'm like, hi, I'm your neighbor. I have an appointment that I have to get to. Here's my number. You know where I live. I'll be back.
Oh my god.
Wow.
He was like super nice. Like he was like, I really appreciate it because you could have just like hit and run me. I was like, I would never not like say something.
Yeah.
Before the
Fill
appointment.
you guys up.
But I was like running late to a showing, so yeah.
I cannot go
Ooh.
for this. It's
Do you
so
want
Thank
some?
you.
Okay.
Like every little-
What was your
Um,
most
I
embarrassing?
don't know.
Just-
Like, again, I feel like I just like tune out the bad stuff, right? I'm not like I've never not been embarrassed, but there's just never been a pivotal or like this long-term affecting like thing that's
Yeah.
kept me
I
embarrassed.
think all of us are pretty good at like laughing it off and
Oh
keep
yeah.
going.
Yeah,
Like when
I
I fell
think-
down the stairs, I was laughing.
yeah.
That's what
And I
you
can-
learn.
I will say, and I don't care. Like, it doesn't bother me really anymore. Like, y'all correct my grammar and stuff. So, like, I don't know if
Okay.
no. Like,
She's like, Jake.
no. It's like because like I got that all the time. Through
Really?
high school and my life. So it's like,
Yeah.
did I like just skip a grade of like when I was supposed to learn proper English or something sometimes?
No.
So it's just I
No.
say stuff and I'm like,
Majorly.
well, I
Usually-
knew that's not a word. I just like was making that one.
A lot
up.
of times it's because like I think the mistake is usually like not cute. That sounds like condescending in a way,
Yeah.
but like I think they're like funny. It's like that's
Yeah.
why my point. It's not
Yeah.
like you're wrong. Like don't
No,
ever.
yeah.
But it's like I think
It's
that's
in a
like
lighthearted
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
But what I was
Yes.
saying, like in high school, like that used to embarrass me when my friends would like
Oh,
call me
yes.
out, and I'd be like, okay, whatever. I
yeah.
don't
In high
know.
school, if I would have corrected you, it probably was not in a
It
funny
was
way. It
probably-
was probably
yeah.
like the
Mess with me all the time, like growing up. Like, they're just like, people would always be like,
Yeah.
you're so easy to mess with. So I was like, I'm used to it. Like,
mm.
I don't really get
Yeah.
embarrassed.
Well,
very
It's
easily.
kind of
brothers,
sad.
too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
High
All
school-
right.
Next
Favorite way to spend a day off. Maggie doesn't take days off, so we're gonna skip that one.
Kidding, no.
Yeah, what's that?
Right? Rachel the other day was like, you should probably take, because I was like, Sundays I'm going to start taking off. And she was like, you should probably take like 2 days off. And I'm like, yeah, I probably should.
Well, that
But-
one to bring down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But I like getting pedicures, which we did the other day, or
Mhm.
yesterday. Manicures.
Who's we?
Yeah, we weren't invited again.
Oh,
Oh.
no, that was like a like
Me, her,
business
and Rachel. We did like a
Cheers.
Oh my
Gosh,
god.
y'all are so annoying. And I even texted y'all yesterday, when are we doing our, that wasn't
It's
totally.
fine.
I know. We
That
need
was
to do
Scoot
our
closer
lunch.
to drink.
Oh my
that-
gosh.
Your nails
Stop.
look good. Mine's cracked, so I'll get mine
yours-
done later.
I literally like bit off
You were-
all my nails while you were stressing me out.
Yeah,
I was
we
like,
could've
my
done
nails
it.
and cuticles are gone.
But
so.
we'll do that maybe next week.
My cuticles have to heal, really. I was like biting at
I'm
nails
sorry,
and
I was stressing
cuticles.
you out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Okay, favorite way to spend a day off?
So Fridays have become family Fridays when Pat's in town. So usually we'll do open gym, which
Mhm.
is
Fun.
so fun. Is
Is that with the kids?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they'll do it from 10 to
I was looking
noon.
into that.
So we'll wake up, we'll have a fun breakfast, we'll go 10 to noon, and then we'll always grab lunch afterwards. And then
Do you
normally,
play at open gym too?
So like
So
I
jealous.
know the owners of the gym now, and I know if we get there early enough, not that many kids will be there, so I can like use the trampoline before
So
anyone
jealous.
shows up.
Yeah.
It just has like kind of become like how to love gymnastics again, especially if I'm going to
Yeah.
be taking Joe twice a week. I have to be able to love it again. And so 10 to 12 we always do open gym. After that we'll always do lunch together, and then I'm in Allen at that point, so at 4 I'll usually go to showings and Pat will bring the kids home. But that's really just been like, again, I guess I'm working the afternoon, so I'm not taking a day off, but I
Yeah.
just
It's
anything
progress.
with the kids where the kids know that like mommy is not working,
Right.
I'm actually spending time with you.
Quality
in.
time.
And that's like I leave my phones and my purse, they're turned off.
Right.
I don't look at them.
That's awesome. For me, I mean, I love massages, but I haven't been able to get one in a really long time, so that's always great.
You also like the type of massage where people walk on you.
Yeah, I
That's
like
probably
them
the reason
too.
you can't
Yeah,
get
like
it.
they have to
too.
beat me. Yeah.
As soon
They
as
have to beat you.
Yeah, I
Oh
know.
my God.
But it feels so good. As soon
It's
as
so
we get to that place,
inappropriate.
like, Chris, and you leave the next
It's like-
day.
Like I want to be
Walk
sore
on
when
me,
I
choke
leave.
me.
Bring out the chains and handcuffs.
They really
I need a
do.
massage.
Listening to S&M by Rihanna in the background.
They really do. They like get in and they're like, it hurts, but
Yeah.
it feels so good
It
once
feels
it's
so
done.
good.
It hurts, but
Um,
it feels so good.
It hurts
God.
so good.
It's so good.
So definitely love that. But for me, like my days off look like I'm probably not doing anything. Like I just want to stay at home
Homebody.
and just like, well, yeah. And it's like I have these like bursts of like energy of like, okay, let's go out, let's go hang out with friends. But I think because our job is so like
Movement,
consuming
yeah.
of like
Yeah.
social and everything. It's like I just want to be home and I don't want to look at my phone. I just want to lay there. I'm like
Are
veg
you-
on the
I think
couch.
it's-
Are you able to?
Yeah.
Like, are you able just to lay on the
Sometimes.
couch and not bring your laptop out? Because I get like on the couch and I'll watch an episode, and I'm like, well, I could still watch this while working.
I've gotten a lot better where like I'll go plug my phone into like the bedroom or something and I'll just watch a movie or something. So yes, I can. But every now and then I'm usually like on my phone,
I
like or
think
something.
That's why I've become, or I've always been like a homebody, but more so since real estate. It's like we're always socializing
Go-
around people, so
go,
it's like
go,
I can
yeah.
totally relate to that. Like I just want to be home. Like
Do nothing. Yeah.
yeah.
This wasn't one of the questions for me, but now it makes me ask each one of you.
Mhm.
Are you an introvert or an extrovert? And do y'all know the difference? Like, not
Yeah.
it's not just like whether or not you're social. Like introverts recharge by being by themselves. That's where they get their energy, is like they have to be by themselves to recharge. Whereas extroverts like get their energy from being around people.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Then I'm definitely an introvert because like I don't get energy from being around people. It kind of depletes
It
me.
drains me.
But
Yeah.
but I can be I
Yes.
can act extroverted.
Correct.
Right.
Yes.
I'm the same. Yeah.
I'm introverted. 100%.
That's so funny.
Like-
that all four of us are that way.
I can be extrovert. Like I'm
You can act
outgoing. I can
extrovert.
talk
It's like the
to literally
chameleon, right?
anyone.
Like we can all be
There is like an extroverted introvert
But
to
the
where
way I like the way you put it, like what charges you.
Right.
That's the- well,
When you
that
put
is
it
like the
that way,
textbook-
I'm 100%.
Yeah.
Not.
That
I don't
is
get
like-
energy by socializing.
yeah,
Right.
that's the
It
actual
drains me.
definition of it, is like how you recharge. So there are like us, all four of us would be considered like at best like extroverted introverts, to where we are usually it's related to like your job or some sort of like activity that you're in. Like you know that to be successful in that, you've got to flip a switch.
Right.
But like the psychology behind it is that you're basically like playing a part in a way. Like
Yeah, and
that's-
I can definitely do that.
And I think anyone that says like I've referred to it as like, oh yeah, like the switch flips on, it's like because that person is not the real me. Like in a way,
Yeah.
it's like it's a version of me that like I have to tap into. That we all do that.
Mhm.
Right.
It's like because it's to be very social, but then we
Yeah,
like,
Right.
I have to charge, like, be by myself to recharge.
Yeah.
But I always thought it was like, if you're extroverted, that means like you're outgoing, you're
mm-mm.
good around people, which I am. But that doesn't give me energy.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I
It
have
drains.
to rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, and that's what's so funny because like Brian, like he's definitely, I think he can be an extrovert. Like he's definitely like he can be outgoing and all that. But like at home, he's just a little more reserved, and especially when you first meet him. But he's the guy like we'll work all week, and then on the weekend he's like, I gotta get out, I gotta go do something, I gotta go play golf with so and so. It's like he wants to go and do all these things, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
ugh,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's so much.
Yeah.
For sure.
And we talked about this on in between episodes right now, but we were just talking about how exhausting these days are, right?
Right.
Mm.
Even
Yes.
being on for
Oh
4
my
hours
gosh,
of
yeah.
recording, we're putting on our happy faces and our
Having-
best
Yeah, talk.
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
That, like
No, it's
after
fun.
these days,
I-
it's
I-
great.
yeah.
I love,
I love
it.
it.
But then
Yeah.
as soon as
It's
we're
draining.
done, I literally sit on the couch in silence, and Pat's like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
I know, I,
And
like,
I'm
change into,
I
like,
just
comfies.
need, I just need
It
to
drains
stop.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it is.
Exactly.
Yeah. Those of
Yeah.
you watching, like, we usually do like 4, if we're lucky, 5 episodes in one sitting. So
Yeah.
even though we're like all really good friends and talk all the time, it is
It's
Yep.
different
It's
when we're
draining.
talking versus recording.
for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe one more question because I feel like we're like
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think for the last one, it's what can clients expect when they're working with you?
I will give my 150% for you. Like
Yeah.
I'm on your side.
Yeah.
Hardworking, determined, always
Yeah.
there, always. I think that's something
Yeah.
that all of us have. I mean, we're always there for our clients.
Yeah.
And the feedback.
Dependable.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The feedback I always get is just communication. I'm always on top of whether it's responding, telling them what.
It's funny, communication. And you and I are the same way. It's like, although we're like the worst about unread notifications.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's
Yeah,
like
let's see
we
what's
filter
mine.
what's important
Yeah.
to reply to and
Yeah,
what's
your
not.
number?
69.
Unread
What
text
are you at?
messages. I'm like
see,
at 4.
My
and it's just-
OCD.
17.
See, I
I
have to
just-
check
I'm doing
them,
so well
but I
right
won't
now.
answer. I'll have to like make sure that the notifications go away.
Nope.
Yeah.
So like
I
and
love
those are-
notification bingo.
Yeah. Like some people this would drive seeing all those little red
Mhm.
notifications, but it's not that I'm ignoring it. Those are like group
I wish
texts or,
unread
like-
was a
Yeah.
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 I know.
A lot of mine end up being like showing
Showing,
confirmations
mhm.
wherever that are like
Yeah.
they get buried
Or
in my
just, like,
messages. Yeah.
Online shopping, like,
Yeah.
oh, this is
Yeah.
shop or sale.
Yeah.
Whatever.
See, those I
Junk.
definitely have to delete through because I'm like, oh, get out of here.
Not me.
Yeah.
I click on them.
What was the question again?
Well, they can expect you to be on maternity leave soon.
Well, they can expect that very soon, and that we'll have someone replacing me. But no, I would say that I treat pretty much. Well, I do. I treat every transaction like as if it was my own. Like if I was buying or selling the house, like,
Oh yeah.
like I would take care of it the same way. So I feel like I've definitely done that and do that. But yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Anything else each one of you want to share for your birthday? Maybe a birthday wish or anything? Put you really on the spot.
Just good health.
Yeah, good help.
Yeah. This will be a great year for me. Like, I'm so excited for. It's weird. Like, you know, I'm in my 30s now. I'm 31. I would say, like, I was a little fearful in my 30s. Like, 'cause,
Oh,
you know,
I love.
Oh, I'm
But
loving
I feel like
30s.
being
30s are
30s
17
the
times
best.
better
30s
than
have been
20.
very
and
freeing.
that's what I I feel like people say they're like 20s suck, wait till your 30s, but you're like, and then we get here, and now I'm like, okay, yeah, my 20s suck.
I've told like all my friends are in their 20s. I'm like, 30s is like a more fun version of your 20s, but also with money. Like,
Yes.
you can
Right.
afford-
You like know who you
But
are.
you actually
like,
have money.
Yeah.
And what you want.
You know,
Yeah.
your career almost.
Yes.
Well,
like,
yeah, you've got more of it figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still,
it's just way more fun.
Oh, I'm still totally
and
learning.
having
But
a
and you're
time
like,
of life.
Jake's like 30, flirty, and free.
He's not really.
oh, I'm somewhat.
take-
Actually, no.
Well, not
He's
free
sharing
really.
chapstick, so.
Yep,
Love
exclusively.
it.
Yeah,
So
exclusively
that's
chapsticking up.
us. Happy birthday again to us.
Happy birthday to us.
Happy
Cheers.
birthday.
Much
To
babies.
us.
Yeah.
Jake, are
Thanks
you gonna
for-
sing us happy birthday?
No.
I thought that.
Okay,
I
we'll see
knew
how
it.
it goes next year for you.
What?
We won't do it for you.
Oh yeah, that's totally fine. I don't think anyone
Yeah.
should have to
He's like,
sing. I'm
Actually,
like,
I
it's
don't
so
like
embarrassing.
it if
how,
I'm by myself. Like I will say, do not
Yeah.
sing it.
yeah,
Love it.
totally
Thanks,
fine.
all.
All right,
Yeah.
Thank you
happy
guys.
birthday, love you guys. See
Cheers.
y'all next
Bye.
time.
See you next week.